Welcome and welcome back to Mrs. G's Living. In today's video, we have a get ready with me. So I'm going out tonight and I want to put a little face on. So I have oily combination skin. I also suffer from a few hyperpigmentation marks. So first I'm going to use the Fresh Rose Instant Hydration Mist. I love this mist. I just finished washing my face and moisturizing it, and it just adds an extra layer of moisture to my skin, especially because I forgot to include my primer. So it kind of helps with priming my skin as well. So now I'm going to use the e.l.f. Camo Corrector. I have one in the color. Now we're going to start with the color orange. The orange is supposed to kind of mute the hyperpigmentation or the dark circles or dark marks on my face. So I'm just gonna spot correct. In the past, I used to use the orange LA color corrector, and in the past I did not like it because I felt like the orange would peek through my foundation, but I realized that at one point that I wasn't blending it incorrectly, and I can't use like a beauty blender or a makeup brush, that I actually have to use my hands to kind of pat it in to have it blend in well and have it not show through my foundation. So right now I'm using the orange color. So after I blend and smooth it in, I will actually go back in with the peach color, because the peach color kind of mutes out the red just a little bit more and adds coverage to it as well. And I found out that this works best for my skin, and it works best for really covering the hyperpigmentation on my face. So next, I'm going to use the Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the color Chestnut. This is when Jackie Aina did the collaboration. This is how long I've had it, and I just found it back in my makeup kit. And I have been using it religiously as a foundation because it gives me all the coverage that I need, as well as because I've had it for quite some time, you know, I want to use it up before it expires, and it just does wonderful as a foundation. So this is just a tip, you know, if you don't like heavy, because I don't feel like it gives me heavy coverage, but it gives me enough coverage. If you're like me, you like lightweight makeup, I would definitely recommend using your concealer as a foundation, a concealer that matches your skin tone as a foundation, because I know with some concealers, some people may go lighter, some people may go darker. Get a concealer that matches your skin tone. So this is me using my Real Technique blending brush. I love this brush. I feel like that it just glides the foundation through. And as you can see, there's still some of my skin peeking through, which I love. I don't like to have a full beat face. I like to have a more of a natural, breathable makeup routine. So you're going to see a few, you know, my hyperpigmentation still showing through. But how I usually cover that is that I use Juvia's. So I'm using the Juvia's Place in number 340. It is a full coverage. Now, I have tried to use this foundation as a full foundation routine, and it just leaves me casket ready. So I only use it to cover the rest of the hyperpigmentation, because it is such a full coverage foundation that whatever foundation I'm using or whatever concealer I'm using, if I need the extra coverage to eliminate the hyperpigmentation, the Juvia's Place foundation is the only foundation that I found that does full coverage to the max. But wearing it on my entire face, as I said, I look casket ready, as well as it is too matte for me, and I'm a matte girl. So yeah, I just use it only to cover the hyperpigmentation marks. So next I am going to move into using Laura Mercier Medium Deep Translucent powder. Now I bought the travel size, and I still have not, I've had it for like maybe a year now, and I still have not finished it. So, but I love this. If you have oily skin and you want a more matte look, or if the oils are seeping through your skin, this is a perfect translucent powder to kind of absorb the oil from your skin. Now, no, I never carry my foundation down to my neck because most foundations are transferable and I just don't like it on my neck. So I don't carry my foundations to my neck. So next I'm going to use, so I'm using the Eye Method Beauty Hair Like Eyebrow Pen in the color 04. And it is a brown. Now I bought this from the TikTok shop. You can find this on Amazon as well. And I just love this new pen that gives a more, it gives a feather-like eyebrow appearance, and I love that because I really have sparse eyebrows, so it fills it in perfectly for me, and I like it. So this is me just using the brush to make sure that it is blended in well and it's not giving like a harsh eyebrow, because I don't want it to be too stark of an eyebrow for me. So I'm back to using the translucent powder to kind of just make the eyebrows blend in a little bit more and make sure that they are not so harsh. So next I'm going to use the Fenty mascara. This was one of the items I recommended in my Sephora haul. I just love this mascara. I have short and sparse eyebrows or eyelashes, and it elongates, it gives it volume. And I do not wear, like, I've tried to wear cluster lashes, but it's just not my thing. So I more prefer a more natural look. So this mascara lifts, it gives the length. Just look at the difference right there. And it opens up my eyes. So I love it. I would definitely recommend it. Next, I'm going to use NARS Lovejoy for blush. This is by far my favorite blush. I feel like no matter what makeup look that I have on, this Lovejoy by NARS goes with pretty much everything, every look. It's just a rosy pink iridescent color, and I just love it. So next I'm going to use this Dose of Color in dark brown. It was a Nema collaboration. I'm going to use it to kind of outline my lips. So next I'm going to use Old Faithful, my favorite red lipstick. This is in MAC Ruby Woo. If you don't know, now you know. This has been around for years and I just love MAC Ruby Woo. I feel like it is such a great red color and matte color that no matter what red colors I get, like Fenty and moving forward, I always go back to Ruby Woo. It is my #1 red lipstick of all times. So the last step, and the girlies were not lying about this Until Dawn mattifying waterproof setting spray. This is the truth. This is probably one of the newest items that I got in my makeup bag, and it works wonders as far as mattifying, but not leaving the face casket ready. It's still some moisturizing. My skin still seems breathable with this mattifying spray, so I really love it. So this is my quick, less than 5-minute makeup look for a night out on the town. Bye.